I want to talk about the quarter and sort of cost measures that you took early on. But what really drew my eye was the number of patent filings that the company has related to COVID solutions. I think more than half a dozen to date. I mean, what's happening to the innovation of HVAC and the ability to monitor, say, the temperature of someone going into a building?
Yeah, let me start with the quarter, building off what you said on the quarter. We had a very strong execution in the quarter. Being able to operate in these unprecedented times, we've been able to protect our profitability, drive margin improvement, and ultimately we've been playing offense with what we've been doing in reinvesting in new products, new technology, and driving innovation, which you saw with our Open Blue, the launch of our new digital platform that we announced on Friday. And so when you talk about IP, it's not only what we're doing at the product level with each of our domains, whether it be HVAC equipment, whether it be fire or security, but also now the work we're doing in creating a very dynamic digital platform that takes all of our capabilities that came together with the merger that we did between Tyco and Johnson Controls almost 4 years ago. It really makes a dynamic platform that enables us to be able to support our customers, providing the healthiest, safest, and secure environments in buildings and infrastructure.
All right, so walk us through a couple of examples of that kind of innovation.
Yeah, so when you look at what we do in a building, let's start with HVAC. Indoor air quality right now is top of mind. And we provide not only the state-of-the-art equipment, but within that equipment, filtration, which we all know now is being elevated to a higher level to be able to separate the virus. We apply air purification technologies like UV lighting to be able to assure we have the purest air going back into the building. We also have the controls that ultimately control what comes in from the outside, maximizing the outside air that ultimately leads to the highest level of air purification. So that's within our HVAC equipment. But providing a healthy and safe workplace is beyond just the HVAC. It includes what else we do within a building, fire, security, and some of the other technology. You might have seen where we launched the most accurate thermal camera that we launched last week that ultimately you can put it at the entrance of a building. You come in, frictionless access, being able to be scanned for elevated temperature. Now with that data, we can do track and trace within a building so that in the event someone was infected, we could separate and then quarantine. So think of it as a building that had a lot of disparate systems now coming together into one single architecture that allows us to take our product technology combined with IT, combined with our services, that allows us to truly create new outcomes in line with creating a healthy, safe, sustainable environment.
George, how quickly can these new technologies be implemented in buildings? If, I'm managing a building and I am looking and kind of inching for my workforce to get back to work, I call you up and you tell me what?
So we are actively engaged with our customers pretty much across the globe. And what we do is we go in and survey what their existing condition is, recognizing that we have a tremendous service business today, about $6.5 billion, where we are on site with our customers frequently. And so we do know what the state of their units are. And so we go back and given the current challenges, what now needs to be done, whether it be filtration, whether it be some of the new air purification technologies, whether it's makeup air, but then combining all of that. So a lot of this is available today, and we're doing this today. Like, for instance, with the camera, there's a huge demand in being able to deploy these cameras that ultimately will sense elevated temperature as being one of the key elements to being able to isolate the virus. And so there's elements that can be deployed today, and as we think about a more integrated system, Open Blue is going to be a platform that ultimately is going to create the healthiest, safest, and most secure environments.